Hey everyone, stick with us versus herd. If it's your first time here with the content, hit subscribe. If you want to get notifications from when we post videos, tap the bell. If you want to join the UVH fam, our community, links are below in the Discord in the description to our Discord and our options trading group on Facebook. And if you want to join our options trading live channel, link is below in the description to subscribe to that. If you got paid today, comment below got paid. If you lost money today, comment learned a lesson. And do me a favor, hit the like button for the YouTube algo. I actually closed the day down $116. Got a little bit of mixed up, mostly with SPX. Did fairly well with, I scalped SPY a little bit. Facebook came roaring back. But honestly, I really didn't do a whole lot of trades today. And the main reason for that, I'll go through my trades here in a second. The main reason why I didn't do a whole lot was VXX was kind of tripping me out. The market was pretty much holding still. You can see the S&Ps right here. SPY was kind of just chilling all day long. I actually take this alert off real quick. I was just S&P, SPY. We had a nice gap up, was chilling. Now the question is it gonna move up? Like end of the day, SPY had a really nice push up from like the 315.50 area, 315.75, all the way up to 317, close at 317.05. But the main thing that was really tripping me out today was the rise in VXX. VXX gapped down hard, but all day it just kept ticking to the upside. And I was like, I played the long side a little bit, scalped a little bit. I wasn't really feeling the day trades because a lot of it was at a standstill. Sure, Amazon ripped up really high, Tesla ripped up really high, but I wasn't really liking the pricing here. And honestly, I felt like we were a little bit extended. So with VXX moving up, SPY staying the same, I was kind of thinking to myself, okay, are we going to be ripping up? We're going to be ripping lower. It's just staying the same, but VXX is telling a different story. VXX is maintaining above 32 like all afternoon. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to chill. I'll play SPX a little bit. I scalped SPY for $30. I did lose a little. I lost $200 on SPX. I did open a debit spread on SPX for July 13th expiration, so I'm long the 31.60 put and short the 31.40, so it's a 20-point wide spread just for a little bit of a protection because I am long, Facebook and some other stocks right now. So it is some protection if we do tick down lower. I do anticipate to make some day trades tomorrow, but right now, today, VXX all day was just like, I'm like, why are you moving up like this in this fashion? I know the stock market's really much staying the same. That means I took it as, hey, we're going to experience a bout of volatility, whether we rip up or we rip down. But right now, we're, SPY, after it gapped up, really inside day, stay between 317 and 315, like 70, 75. Really inside day after the gap, so it was kind of boring. Meanwhile, you had stocks like Facebook this morning. I was watching, missed my entry here, and I was looking down around 234, ripped up super quick. This is the 5-minute chart here. It came down, double bottomed here at 232, ripped back up to 236. This would have been a really nice 10-minute winner. Missed it, thought I missed it, and then it kept ramping up above 240. Actually closed above 240, which is pretty impressive. Now QQQ, I was watching as well, and the Qs really all day long, all morning long, exploded, sold off, and then ripped back up in the power hour, right? So it was just, to me, I think maybe I was just thinking about it too much with VXX ripping up like that, but VXX wasn't holding still. It was gaining traction, and actually at one point in the day, it actually was up. It was actually up. So I was like, okay, let's just take a break. So I just chilled, closed the day down $100. Could have probably scalped through the $100 and got it back or went plus side, but I just said, it's Monday, let's take it easy. Kind of going into tomorrow. There's not a whole lot of catalysts going on this week. There's not really any earnings. This week, we do have the job openings tomorrow morning. We do have oil inventories on Wednesday. Obviously, the jobless claims on Thursday, which were expected to decline instead of being up. So we'll kind of see how it goes. But in terms of earnings, we're really just Walgreens and Bed Bath & Beyond, neither of which are very exciting. But there's a lot of things going on, like a lot of catalysts going on. Even though Netflix got downgraded today, it ripped higher. Why? Because Netflix has earnings coming up next week, next Thursday on the 16th. So Netflix, I mean, I was watching all the tech stocks were just on fire today. Netflix, I mean, got downgraded and then ripped up all day. I mean, these stocks are just making ginormous moves, which kind of tells me like, hey, are we getting kind of towards the end here, or we're going to be getting a little bit of pullback? We're getting a little bit extended. Stocks are getting pretty extended from the 10-day, and I'm thinking we're going to experience a little pullback. I mean, look at Tesla as well. Tesla, I mean, it looks like this last run on Tesla, when it literally went from, 350, 320 to 900, it looks small. This run right now makes this run look small, super small. I mean, it's still big, but I mean, look at this. I mean, it literally went from, it's up like 40% in a week, not less than a week, 4 or 5 days here. I don't even know what to say. It doesn't really matter. I mean, last week I did pretty well on Tesla, did well on Amazon. I'm looking to extend my gains this week trading Tesla and Amazon. But today I just wanted to see, I really didn't think, because we were having a very inside day with some of these other stocks, I really didn't see, I thought we were like going back down here to Tesla here. I thought we were just going to kind of chill around here, ping between 1310, 1340, but nope. It ramped up into close like that. Like, I'm kicking myself because I didn't go long. I mean, like, how are you supposed to know it's going to ramp up that? We're in no man's land. The stock's just ripping up. Same with Amazon. Amazon all day long though. It held tight. I just didn't know what was going to go on here. We're going to get some back. I mean, up over 5%, up $166 on the day, and it's still moving up. It's up 15 points after hours right now. Tesla's right now is up 60 points after hours. Like, when's enough? I mean, I get it. We're bullish. I get it. But that pullback's going to hurt. That's why I want to put a little protection on. So I do have that SPX debit spread expiring next week. I'll probably take it off tomorrow if we don't get a little bit pullback tomorrow, and then kind of reallocate and kind of see where we're doing. I'm like I said, I'm primarily focusing on day trades. We're going to be getting some crazy runners right now. Boeing ripped up today as well. I mean, Boeing was selling off today, and then all of a sudden ramps up to 189. Like, somebody knew something here. Somebody knew something, even though, if you're looking here, it looks like on the 1 year, it just looks like it's defending its position here. Really didn't look like it did a whole lot of anything. But on the intraday, especially on the 5 minute, I mean, it ripped up and then was just selling off, basically relentlessly. And now then it had a full V-shaped recovery and then some. So people are coming out the woodwork right now, extremely bullish. FOMO, especially with Tesla, Amazon. People are posting big gains. I mean, we did really well with Amazon and Tesla last week, but I mean, where we're going right now, it's just insane. It's insane to me. Apple was a bit more telling today because, yes, it ripped up, but it pretty much had an inside day on the intraday. Really didn't break out anymore and close a little bit lower than its high. Apple, I do see it probably falling back maybe 10 points down to the 10-day, but it's not as extended as like Amazon or Tesla. But when these things pull back, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Some people, especially like in our Discord, some people just think the stock market just goes up. Stock market goes up. I know it's Dave Portnoy's fault, but the stock market does not just go straight up. And the reason why I was a little bit cautious today, probably overly cautious, is mainly because VXX was ramping back up, and I wasn't sure. Usually this signifies that we're going to be hitting some volatility, but it never really came for SPY or Apple. It just everything was just kind of a standstill. So I'm like, okay, what story is this going to tell? Are we gonna gap up huge tomorrow? Going to gap down? What is VXX trying to tell me? And at the time, it was just kind of telling me, hey, pump the brakes, take it easy. We'll get the day trades. There's always going to be more money in the market. You're going to be able to hit Tesla. You're going to hit Amazon. I mean, Shopify sold off hard today. IWM, as well. IWN was struggling as well, and like I said, IWN. If you look at the Russell, when you talk about it, right here, 145 area, it's been struggling. I've been talking about this pretty much every night. Like, look at IWM, look at SPY, look at Qs. Okay, right in here, and what happened today? Gapped up to 146. It opened actually at 145.34 area and sold off hard. So, like, what's going on here? There's a lot of mixed messages right now. I think there's going to be a little bit of pullback. I'm not saying go full bear, but we just can't go up every day. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If you watch this video to the end, comment watch to the end. As always, stay safe, stay green. It's us versus herd.